Coming up on Fulton Today, veterans dealing with issues in the county's judicial system now have a new court to address their needs. And phase one of the library building program is moving right along. We'll take you to the latest groundbreaking for another new branch. Fulton Today is next.
From the Government Center in downtown Atlanta, you're watching Fulton Today with Shania Chavis.
Welcome to Fulton Today, everybody. I'm Shania Chavis. The county unveils a new court for veterans battling to readjust to civilian life. It is the first of its kind in the metro area. The court hosted a media day to talk about the Veterans Expanded Treatment Program, or VETS program. Veterans Court will help those servicemen and women involved in the criminal justice system because of addictions, post-traumatic stress disorder, and mental illness. The Honorable Todd Markle from Fulton Superior Court is here to tell us a little bit more about the program. Sir, welcome to Fulton Today.
Hi, Shania. Thanks for having me.
Well, Your Honor, tell us a little bit about the importance of this type of a program.
Well, the Veterans Court is a type of accountability court, and it is specifically designed to deal with the issues that are unique to veterans. Oftentimes they're drug-related or substance abuse issues. Sometimes they're a result of PTSD and things of that nature. Georgia is really on the cutting edge of criminal justice reform, and in the last couple of years has really expanded its effort to move into accountability courts, to fund accountability courts, and get treatment for people who are in need of that sort of treatment. And a veterans court is a specialized court dealing with those issues that are unique to veterans. And Fulton County, being the largest county in the state of Georgia, definitely has a need. We have plenty of veterans in this county who we can serve, and it was a population that was unserved prior to earlier this year when we initiated this program.
And let's talk statistics. What's the percentage of veterans dealing with PTSD or some kind of addiction?
Well, PTSD is something that is seen, depending on the conflict or the war that you look at. Statistics show that anywhere from 10 to 20, in some cases up to 30% of veterans may have issues that are a result of PTSD. But it's important to recognize that our Veterans Court does not only deal with veterans who have issues that relate or result from PTSD, but any veteran who might have a substance abuse issue. And oftentimes that is a result of PTSD, but not necessarily the case. Unfortunately, we see veterans who have issues that result directly from their service, but we don't limit our folks in the program to those kinds of issues. Anyone who has a substance abuse issue, regardless of how they got it or when they got it, if they are eligible for veterans benefits, then they are welcome to the program.
And how's the program going so far, and who all's involved?
It's going fantastic. So far we have approximately 20 veterans, and we're actively seeking more. We are talking among our judges and trying to have potential cases referred to us for people who might be suitable for this sort of treatment. We deal primarily with people who have nonviolent offenses, those who are in jail and facing more serious charges are not eligible for this program, but those who have a series of petty offenses, who have hit rock bottom, that we feel like can benefit from substance abuse treatment, drug addiction treatment, things of that nature, we want them in the program. And so far it's going fantastic. We actually have a mentoring program too, which makes us unique for an accountability court, in that we have veterans in the community who volunteer their time, come in and really shepherd these people through the process of treatment. And so far it's going fantastic. The community really seems to be behind us, and so we're very pleased with the result that we're seeing so far.
And Judge, let me get the bottom line here.
Well, the bottom line is that it is much cheaper to treat those with substance abuse and addictions in the community than it is to incarcerate those people. With veterans, we have a population too who have given to their country, given to their community, and this is really our opportunity to give back to them.
All right, the Honorable Todd Markle with the Superior Court. Sir, thank you so much for your time, and please keep us posted on the continued success of the program.
Thanks for having me. I really appreciate it.
Now, anyone who has a family member who is a veteran and is involved in a case in the Fulton County court system, you should contact staff in Veterans Court. That number, 404-748-3134. Local neighborhoods and Fulton police spent a night out against crime. It was all a part of the National Crime and Drug Prevention Program in South Fulton. Fulton County Police, along with a number of county public safety and justice agencies, converged on the old National Commons property to meet one-on-one with the people they serve.
The purpose of the National Night Out has historically been to bring the community and public safety and law enforcement together. In order to bring us together, we have to have some common goals and common bonds, and one of the best ways to do that is to have a national night out, a night where we introduce ourselves to each other, we have fun together, we're able to disseminate information, and we're able to teach each other that this is a partnership. If we don't do it together, it won't get done.
In addition to getting to know their neighbors, residents learned more about public safety initiatives in their community.
This was just an opportunity for me to come out and see these vehicles and firsthand and to just talk to the officers.
There were several National Night Out events held all around the neighboring cities. This was the 30th anniversary of the popular initiative. Construction can now begin at yet another new library in the county, this time in East Roswell. FGTV's Annalise Baker joins us now with more on the groundbreaking ceremony. Annalise?
Shania, this old farmland is now the new site for the new East Roswell Library, and North Fulton residents can't wait for this library to open. The East Roswell Library is the second new library that will be built in the county. The 15,000 square foot branch will occupy the corner of Holcomb Bridge Road and Fotis Drive, an area accessible to many of the citizens in Roswell.
There's a large population that lives right around this area near the Roswell Park. Chattahoochee High School is here, so students will be able to come to the library right out of school and get their homework done or get whatever information they need.
Before Fulton County voters approved the library bond referendum in the November 2008 election, a series of public meetings were held to determine where the branches will be built. But the East Roswell Library was not in the original facility master planning process.
We had 37 public meetings, and during those public meetings, people told us of their needs. And in this area, people very strongly said, your plan has a flaw. We do need service in this, what we were then calling East Roswell area.
Oh, I think it's wonderful putting money back in the community for things that, the community can use.
With a lot of input from the North Fulton residents, the East Roswell Library is certainly a welcome fixture in the community. Reporting from North Fulton, I'm Annalise Baker for FGTV.
Thank you very much, Annalise. If you are looking for work, you may want to stop by the Office of Workforce Development in the Adamsville Regional Health Center. Applications are still being accepted for employment at the new Walmart on Cascade Road. The store is hoping to fill at least 300 positions, and the Office of Workforce Development has services to help you with the process.
We offer a customer service training, which is a prerequisite for the hiring process for the Walmart application.
So far, over 1,000 people have applied for the positions.
I think the store is going to be great for the community because not only will it provide jobs, but it will provide a sense of belonging, that they don't have to travel to maybe College Park or Lithia Springs, some of our other locations. They will have a store right here in their community where they can go right down the street, and it's one-stop shop.
Potential Walmart employees must complete a background check, drug screening, and complete customer training before they are hired. Now, you can apply for these positions on the Walmart employment website or at the Adamsville Workforce Development Office. The job fair at the center will run until September 16th. Fulton residents with hearing disabilities now have a new way to understand what's happening in their government. Though for years, sign language interpreters have kept residents with hearing disabilities informed during Board of Commissioners meetings, now residents will be offered closed captioning on FGTV during the meetings. This is what residents will see during the bi-weekly broadcast. Over 230,000 viewers have access to FGTV, and millions more watch us online.
It's important because it's required by law under the Americans with Disabilities Act to effectively communicate with all people, including people with disabilities. It's important to Fulton County because we have a program access policy that says that we will provide services to all of our citizens, including those with disabilities. And it's important because I think Fulton County has a duty to provide for a more inclusive environment for all of its citizens.
According to 2009-2011 U.S. Census statistics, 11% of the county population over 65 have hearing disabilities. And still to come, a county commissioner offers motherly advice to young girls. It's a part of our district by district coverage next.
You're watching Fulton Today.
A Fulton commissioner gets appointed by the governor for a state board, and the Affordable Concert Series brings out the crowds at Wolf Creek. Here's this week's district by district coverage.
We begin with the District 3 Commissioner's appointment by Georgia's top leader. Governor Nathan Deal named Commissioner Liz Hausman to the state's Criminal Justice Coordinating Council. The commissioner was sworn in at the Georgia State Capitol earlier this month. According to the Criminal Justice Coordinating Council's website, the group advises the governor on issues that affect the criminal justice system and provides direct services to victims of crimes.
We have the largest criminal justice division in the state, so a lot of matters that pertain to Fulton County also pertain or have a statewide impact. So yes, I think this is very important for Fulton County, and I look forward to working on behalf of Fulton County on a statewide level.
Commissioner Hausman also serves on the Fulton County Judicial Review Task Force and the General County Government Policy Council for the Association County Commissioners of Georgia. More now on the library groundbreaking in District 4. A number of North Fulton elected officials joined citizens for the ceremony at the site of the new East Roswell Library. The building will be located at 2301 Holcomb Bridge Road in Roswell.
It's a lovely place to spend an afternoon. It's going to have plenty of open glass spaces where you can sit and feel like you're almost reading a book in the woods. It's going to have a quiet reading area for adults. It's also going to have a beautiful children's area.
The interim library director said this facility is important because it represents an underserved area when it comes to county library services. The grand opening for the ceremony is scheduled for 2014. For more information on the Atlanta Fulton Public Library System's building projects, log on to www.afpls.org. In District 5, Vice Chair Emma I. Darnell develops a strategy for a healthier community as a part of the Project Justice program. The initiative informed citizens about the history, purpose, and the effect of the Voting Rights Act of 1965. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 is a landmark piece of national legislation that prohibits discrimination when voting in the United States. Vice Chair Darnell believes that a recent bill passed by Georgia state legislators dilutes the minority vote and prevents Fulton voters from selecting a candidate of their choice, hence the creation of the Project Justice program.
I think it also communicates to the entire community the high priority and value which the Board of Commissioners has placed upon the health and safety of all people.
The Board of Commissioners approved a resolution that officially opposed House Bill 171 at the state capitol last session. The bill changes the county's district lines, increases the number of district commission seats, and eliminates the second at-large seat for the Fulton County Board of Commissioners. To learn more about the Project Justice Initiative, visit the Vice Chair's website. In District 6, Commissioner Joan Garner gives young girls words of encouragement as the guest speaker at the Motherless Daughters Foundation banquet. The organization's goal is to promote the development of young girls in the absence of their birth mothers.
Events like this are important to our communities because it really helps to inspire young women to think big, to dream big, and to really achieve the goals that they have in mind.
The foundation offers a mentoring program and year-round support to girls that have lost their mothers due to various circumstances. Motherless Daughters is a nonprofit organization that welcomes mentors and volunteers. To find out more information, call 404-669-9800 or log on to www.motherlessdaughtersfoundation.org. And finally, in District 7, music lovers reminisce at an affordable old-school concert series at the Wolf Creek Amphitheater. The South Fulton Metro venue leads the pack when it comes to fun and entertainment. Music artists like Casey and JoJo, Drew Hill, and Cut Close perform live for everyone to enjoy.
I was happy, I was satisfied, I felt really safe, and it felt great. It felt great to be amongst our people and to be able to have a good time the way we had a good time together, and a peaceful time at that.
Another old-school concert featuring R&B artists like Avant, Case, and Jagged Edge is scheduled for September 7th. For more information and to purchase tickets, log on to www.wolfcreekamphitheater.com. With this week's district-by-district coverage, I'm Darrell Peak.
Thank you very much. Now you can catch more of your commissioners at work all this week with a rebroadcast of the Board of Commissioners meeting right here on FGTV. And still to come in our Common Ground series, the benefits of breastfeeding. We'll explain.
You're watching Fulton Today.
Portions of the following segment are part of the Fulton County Common Ground Initiative. Common Ground, the county's comprehensive solution to the problem of health disparities in the community.
Getting newborns off to the healthiest start possible. It is the topic of this week's Common Ground report. Lisa Bartell is with the county's Women, Infant, and Children Nutrition Program, and she is here to tell us why. Lisa, welcome to Fulton Today.
Hi, thank you for this opportunity, Shania, to talk about this subject.
So health professionals say without a doubt, breastfeeding is best for the baby. Why is that?
Breastfeeding, for one, it has antibodies in it to fight off a lot of different infections. So far and foremost, it does help to treat and reduce babies' chances of different illnesses such as ear infections, stomach infections as well, respiratory problems, eczema. Also, IQ levels are stated to increase as well. And also, not only that, it will protect them against different food allergies as well as diabetes 1 and 2 and certain cancers.
And is it true that breastfed babies have a higher IQ than those babies who were not breastfed?
Well, research has shown that babies who are breastfed have a IQ level that's increased up to 7 to 10%, and it's due to the nutrients that the breast milk provides. And that's not to question the intelligence of a non-breastfed baby.
And I understand there are also benefits for the mother. Explain that.
The health benefits for the mother includes reducing chances of ovarian cancer, breast cancer, help assist with healing, uterus contract back in its position faster, as well as studies have shown it will reduce chances of postpartum hemorrhaging.
And some new mothers may be a little nervous about breastfeeding. Does your program help them to show them how?
We do individual counseling for mothers who do express that they are wanting more information regarding breastfeeding. Also, we have breast pumps available for mothers. And also we teach classes, and we will be implementing more classes at other health centers this coming fall.
Lisa Bartell, great information. Thank you so much for your time.
You're welcome, Shania, and thanks so much for allowing me to spread the word on the benefits of breastfeeding.
Now, for more information on breastfeeding, you can contact Fulton County's WIC and Nutrition Program at 404-612-3942, or you can also visit them online at fultoncountygahealth.org. The Interfaith Coalition of Fulton County is looking to broaden its membership. After a successful first year and summit, the group is looking for more help to accomplish its goal. The coalition has brought together people from all faith communities to bring about what it calls PSE, that's shorthand for policy, systems, and environmental change to impact community health for the long term. Now, it wants to bring into the fold any voices or views that may not have joined the group.
I just think that the health of our people is crucial. I think that that making changes at the policy level is going to be key in to be able to educate everyone, to make people more aware of the health challenges and crises that we're facing.
Healthier communities. I think that this is a really good place to begin to help our communities see how they can be healthier and how it doesn't really conflict with whatever faith that they may have.
I sincerely believe that there are many religions, but there's one God, all right? There are many people that have thoughts, but I think a commonality is very important. And I think what I heard before is that if we can get past all the different thoughts, all the large words, all the different walks of life, if we can become unified, then I think we have something here. Because I think it's something that hasn't been really successful before.
To join or learn more about the Interfaith Coalition or other coalitions in the Health Promotion Division, call 404-613-1243. The Health Services website is fultoncountygahealth.org. And finally, in our Common Ground report, if you fall ill and can't speak, how will medics know what treatment you can or cannot receive? Fulton's health professionals urge residents to learn more about this potentially life-saving jewelry. Medical alert bracelets and necklaces relay information such as whether you have allergies, special needs, or pre-existing conditions. They let everyone know what medications you can or cannot take. First responders, law enforcement officers, and doctors say it can mean the difference between life and death.
A person with diabetes and all of a sudden your blood sugar goes very low and you're in your car and you can't communicate. In a few seconds, a health professional can get you back to being normal. If they know you have diabetes, they will know what the situation is. Having a bracelet that says that would be very helpful.
Health officials say medical alert IDs take some of the risk out of treating people during emergencies. They recommend people who are diabetic, on blood thinners, have life-threatening allergies, have pacemakers or other devices, and those taking multiple medications. The physically or developmentally impaired may also benefit. And don't forget that children with special health care needs may also need a medical alert ID bracelet. And still ahead, a look back at the farewell to summer camp. Stay with us.
You're watching Fulton Today.
A local artist gets to share his work and his skill with the very community where he was raised. The art lesson turned health lesson gave Kimmy Cantrell a chance to give back to his community at the Adamsville Regional Health Center. His artwork, called Healthy Living for a Healthy Community, hangs at the health center. With clay, these young minds carved a new healthy lifestyle, one that included lots of fruits and vegetables.
I hope that by me presenting artwork that reflects healthy eating, healthy living, healthy environment, that it will, help the kids come along and the people in the community, think more about being healthy and staying healthy.
Cantrell grew up in the Adamsville community. His art is located in the health center's reception areas. And finally, Fulton County campers decide that the best way to end summer vacation is on a high note.
You get me back to Miami? Miami? Oh, I don't think so.
The Parks and Recreation campers starred in their own musical rendition of The Wiz at the South Fulton Arts Center with Dorothy, the Lion, Scarecrow, and the Tin Man Twins. This production went off without a hitch.
You know, the hard work, it goes without saying. And we had to have committed children. So my kids, a lot of our kids sacrificed going swimming. They sacrificed going to the park to play because I told them if you don't want to make a commitment, you can't be in the play. And they made that sacrifice, and I really appreciate it, but I wanted to show them what hard work, determination, and commitment was about.
And all of the sacrifice paid off.
I had a lot of fun. This was like, it wasn't my first time, but it was a lot of fun. I would have to put it at the top of the list.
The 50-plus cast was choreographed by dance and fitness guru Step Stewart, known from the Dr. Oz TV show. The campers look forward to starring in another play next summer. To check out activities during the school year, log on to the county's website and click on the Parks and Recreations link. And before we go, our reminder that we'd like to hear from you about the stories and programs right here on FGTV. Go to our website to take a survey, or email or call us. The number 404-612-8317. The email address is fgtv.feedback@fultoncountyga.gov. You can also follow us on twitter.com/FGTV, friend us on Facebook, and watch us on YouTube. Well, that does it for this edition of Fulton Today. I'm Shania Chavis. Thank you for joining us. Join us each week for news around and about Fulton County.